Hi friends, I welcome you all at Crack Grade B in the video lecture series of descriptive type questions for economic and social issues. Today we are going to cover sustainable development goal. In my previous lecture, I have told you about what is sustainable development, what are their core elements and certain issues related to the sustainable development at world and at India's level. Now, we will see some questions related to sustainable development goal in this video. First question is, what is progress of India? What is the progress of India in attaining the sustainable development goal 1, that is poverty, reduction in poverty or no poverty? So answer, you will write that goal number 1 is no poverty. The status is global reduction in extreme poverty was driven by mainly Asia. Why? China and India are the most populous state in Asia. So between 2005 and 2006 and 2015 and 16, the incidence of multi-dimensional poverty in India was halved, climbing down to 27.5% from 54.7%, according to the Global Multi-Dimensional Poverty Index report. Why multi-dimensional poverty? Why? What is the reason behind the multi-dimensional poverty? The multi-dimensional poverty is required. Explain you in a next slide. Multi-dimensional poverty. Actually, poverty is not unidimensional. Why? I will tell you. Why I am telling you that your multi-dimensional poverty will also cover in this video. So it is not just depends on income and one individually may lack several basics. For example, if some person have money or he has not money. He has money, he has not money. So can we say that the person is poor? No. Poor means if he is not getting basic education, if he is not getting health, socio-economic condition is not also improving, so the person is called poor. We cannot compare the person with money. We have to think about this education, health and social economy. So why multidimensional poverty index? Because he is taking education, health and social economic parameters into consideration while preparing his report. So this is the reason for multidimensional poverty. So according to this report, Asia is the driven field and 27.5% person from 4.7% were in poverty in India, means lacking in health, education and socio-economic conditions. Now what are the challenges? In 2015, 736 million people lived less than 1.290 a day, according to the World Bank. If we continue down the business as usual path, the world not be able to eradicate extreme poverty. We will miss the target of no poverty by 2030 according to the World Bank, as we are doing business in this way. Or we are making some policies, we are launching some schemes. So in other way we can say that the schemes launched by our Indian government and the policy implementation is not sufficient for India to eradicate poverty at its root level by 2030. Now, what India is doing for this poverty reduction? The government initiatives are the Manrega, is the world's largest employment generation program. Somehow it is providing some wages, some income to the poor people, and with this income the poverty can be reduced. Now the second, the scheme they are launching is the National Social Assistance Program. So this is the progress and this is the issue related to the India for attaining the no poverty goal of sustainable development. Now, the most important point and the most important question you can expect in your exam is what is the role of the Niti Aayog in attaining SDG, Sustainable Development Goal. The Niti Aayog is the think tank. Can you answer me the Niti Aayog and what is the difference between a planning commission and Niti Aayog? The basic difference between Niti Aayog and the planning commission is that the Niti Aayog is not funding any scheme, any policy, but in planning commission, at the time of the planning commission, fund can be given by the planning commission. So this is the major difference. So it is only the advisor, it has an advisory role. We can say that planning commission has the role of funding also. So this is the major difference. Now, as we know that there are 17 sustainable development goals and 169 associated targets. We can say that are sub-parameters of this 17 sustainable development goal, which comprehensively cover social, economic and environmental dimension, which I have told you in my previous video. These are the core elements. Now, what is the role of the Niti Aayog? At the central government level, Niti Aayog has been assigning the role of overseeing the implementation of the SDG in country. Who is the sole overseer? Niti Aayog is the sole overseer of the Sustainable Development Goal. Now, Niti Aayog has organized several national and regional level consultation to bring together stakeholders and build capacities for the realization. I mean to say here is that who are the stakeholders? States, some private firms, NGOs, central government. So what is the role of the Niti Aayog? To consolidate the effort of all these stakeholders into the one direction. Now the third point, Niti Aayog released baseline report of the SDG index, which I have told you, for comprehensively documenting the progress made by the India's state union territory towards implementing the 2030 SDG targets. For example, state and UTs are compared on some certain indicators, some parameters, and they are ranked according to their performance. So this is the role of the Niti Aayog. It has constructed the SDG index spanning across 13 out of the 17 SDG. I mean to say whatever the parameters he is using to rank in sustainable development goal for ranking state and UTs, these are the goals, 13 goals he has taken from SDG and leaving out the 12, 13 and 14 and 17. I think it may be not important for progress in India. Now, the index track the progress on set of national indicators measuring their progress and outcome of their intervention in the scheme of the government. Somehow we can say that whatever the parameter taken by the Niti Aayog to rank the state on sustainable development goal and their performance, what is going to help by ranking the states? It will measure their progress, and with the help of the outcome, Niti Aayog will give some feedback and intervene in the scheme that your scheme is not going in the right direction. So this is the role of the Niti Aayog, that it takes some measurement with the help of, I will explain in the next page. For example, this is a scheme. Niti Aayog is monitoring this scheme. Who is implementing? State. After monitoring, he has got some information. based upon some parameters. Then he will compare these parameters with the sustainable development goal, and if he thinks that whatever the scheme is implemented by the state is not going in the right direction, then he will give some feedback, some corrective measures. So this is the role of the Niti Aayog. Now, the third question, what is the outcome of Sustainable Development, Sustainable Report 2020? The Sustainable Development Report 2020 presents the SDG index and dashboard for all United States members. Why? Because it was prepared by the team of independent experts at the Sustainable Development Solution Network (SSDN), Bertelsmann Stiftung. These are the two organizations which prepared this report, the SSDN and the Bertelsmann Stiftung. Bertelsmann and Stiftung and the SSDN. Now, the SDG index framed the implementation of the 17 goals among the United Nations members in terms of 6 broad transformations. There are 17 goals. This report is prepared on these 6 broad transformations which cover education and skills, health and well-being, clean energy and industry, sustainable youth, sustainable cities and digital technology. So, all the 17 goals are reduced in 6 broad transformators and they are ranked and they are judged by this SSDN and Bertelsmann Stiftung. Now, what are the outcomes of the Sustainable Development Report? Among 193 countries for which the SDG index was prepared, India stands at the 117th position with an overall score of 61.92. China is at 48, Brazil at 53 and Russia is at 57. So among the BRICS countries, India is far behind. So in case of South Asia, Maldives is ranked at 91, Sri Lanka is 94, Nepal 96 and Bangladesh is at 109 and Pakistan is at 134. So all the countries in South Asia is far ahead from India, leaving behind the Pakistan only. So this is the outcome of the Sustainable Development Report. So friends, this was all from my side for sustainable development and their goals. I have uploaded the 2 videos. So I will come up with some important videos in my next lecture. Till then, happy learning and पढ़ते रहिए, मेहनत करते रहिए.